How gas is formed? Gas is converted from primary fuel state from offshore plant into useful energy. Gas is conveyed in a one-way pipe system direct to consumer. There are two types of gas. First is natural gas and second is artificial produced substitute oil liquefied petroleum gas (LPG). This is the picture of the petroleum and natural gas formation. As you can see, over millions of years, tiny sea plants and animals died and were buried on the ocean floor. While the remains were buried deeper and deeper, today, we drill down through layers of sand, silt and rock to reach the rock formation that contain oil and gas deposits. Natural gas. What is natural gas? Natural gas is a gaseous fossil fuel consisting primarily of methane, but including significant quantities of ethane, butane, propane, carbon dioxide, nitrogen, helium, and hydrogen sulfide. Methane that consists of 90% of propane and 5% of butane. It is extracted from crude oil and natural gas. Natural gas informally referred to as simply gas, especially when compared to other energy sources such as electricity. Before natural gas can be used as a fuel, it must undergo extensive processing to remove almost all materials. Before natural gas can be used as a fuel, it must undergo extensive processing that remove all the materials that can act as a clean alternative, while it will produce relatively few pollutants. Fewer emissions than coal or oil and has virtually no ash particles left after combustion. In Malaysia, natural gas is used for residential and industrial activities such as in the production of steel, glass, and ceramics. These days, even electricity generation and transportation have started to reap the benefits of using natural gas. Gas Supply Act 1993. The Gas Supply Act 1993 provides for the appointment and functions of a Commission of Gas Supply, the licensing of the supply of gas to consumers through pipelines. Other related matters include the supply of gas at reasonable prices, the control of gas supply pipelines, installations and appliances with respect to matters relating to safety of individuals and for purposes connected therewith. Section 30, Number 8. No person shall, without the lawful authority of the licensee, undertake any work or engage in any activity in the vicinity of any gas pipeline or installation of part thereof in a manner likely to interfere with such pipeline or installation or part thereof or to cause danger to any person or property unless the licensee has taken all reasonable steps to give proper notice on the existence of any pipeline or installation or part thereof and measures as prescribed by the Commission for the protection of such pipeline or installation or part thereof. Section 30, Number 9. Any person who contravenes subsection 8 shall be guilty of an offence and shall, on conviction, be liable to a fine not exceeding 5,000 ringgit or to imprisonment for a term not exceeding 2 years or to both. Gas well. What is gas well? Gas well is a boring in the earth that is designed to bring oil to the surface. As you can see in the picture, how offshore drilling works. Natural gas specific wells are wells drilled exclusively for natural gas and contain little or no oil. This picture shows the process of drilling gas well and also the component that have for the gas well. This is the picture of the gas well station that located at Kampung Tok Arun, Tungun, Terengganu and also in Qatar. Natural gas advantages. There are three of the advantages of natural gas. First is cost saving. Save in energy cost as natural gas is a premium fuel that is priced competitively. Next is fuel efficiency. Natural gas is more efficiency compared to the petroleum products. And last one is no storage needed. Gas Malaysia supplies natural gas to homes and businesses throughout Peninsular Malaysia via pipelines. Hence, there is no need for storage tank for the natural gas. This is the distribution gas system. Distribution gas system from the Peninsular gas utilization go to the city gate, and from the city gate move to the odorizer station. From this station, there have feeder line that will connect it to the district station and also service station. From the district station, there have distribution lines to distribute the gas to the service station, area station, and also the regulating station. From all that station, internal piping were used to deliver the gas to the industrial, residential building, and also to the commercial like hotels and so on. Peninsular gas utilization. Under the Peninsular Gas Utilization (PGU) project undertaken by the PGP, gas from offshore fields is landed at the Gas Processing Plant GPP in Kerteh, Terengganu, where the gas is treated and processed to separate its main components, namely methane, or known as sales gas, ethane, propane, butane, and condensate. As you can see, this is the line pipes of Peninsular Gas Utilization. As you can see, there are three phases of the pipes of PGU, and also have two loops of Peninsular Gas Utilization. At the Port Dickson to Sepang, there have multi-product pipeline that were used of PGU. City Gate Station. City Gate Station is the station that were used for regulating and metering purpose, and it located just after a TVAF of the Peninsular Gas Utilization pipeline owned by the Petronas. This in turn links up to Gas Malaysia gas pipeline distribution system, where the gas pressure of 500 to 800 psi is reduced to 260 psi. It also acts as a custody transfer point for natural gas between Petronas Gas Berhad and Gas Malaysia. As you can see in the picture, is the City Gate Station. Next is odorizer station. Odorizer stations are installed to odorize the odorless natural gas for easy detection of gas leakage. This station with an odorant dispensing facility located immediately after city gate stations. This is where an odorant such as mercaptan is injected into the gas to odorize it so as to meet safety requirements. As natural gas is colorless and odorless, the odorant is added to provide a distinctive odor to the gas to enable readily detection of leak gas in the environment. As you can see in the picture is the odorizer station that will odorless the natural gas for easy detection of the gas leakage. Feeder line is the steel pipelines. These steel pipelines measuring between 4 inches to 16 inches in diameter are designed to carry a maximum pressure of 360 pounds per square inch (psi). These pipelines transport large volumes of gas from the Peninsular Gas Utilization pipeline to the district station. District station. District station where the gas pressure is tapered down to between 35 psi to 55 psi before it is supplied to the distribution line. As you can see, this is the district station for the natural gas at Putrajaya, Selangor. distribution lines is steel or polyethylene pipeline. The steel or polyethylene pipelines measuring between 63 mm to 180 mm in diameter are designed to withstand pressures of up to 60 psi and are used to supply natural gas to various customers within the area. Service station. Service station, also known as metering stations, it reduces the gas pressure and is considered to be custody transfer point of the gas supplied to customers, usually for the industrialized and also for the commercial building. Regulating system. This regulating system will usually deliver point where the Gas Malaysia distribution pipeline gas pressure is reduced to 4.3 psi before being supplied to the commercial customers. Last one is the gas area station. The gas area station where the delivery point where Gas Malaysia's distribution pipeline gas pressure is reduced to 0.43 psi before being supplied to the residential customer. As you can see in the picture, the natural gas for the vehicles. This is the picture where the natural gas were delivered to the residential building. As you can see, the natural gas can provide power for your whole home and also can heat your pool, spa and domestic water when needed. There have also the gas meter outside the house. From the gas meter, there have the gas piping that will deliver the natural gas for the gas light, aircon, clothes dryer, gas stove and also for the water heater. Liquefied petroleum gas LPG. LPG will produce through petroleum filtration process. LPG consists of propane 70% and butane 30%. The functional for heating works, developed for residential or domestic, such as a cooking and heating. It is also can be used as one the refrigeration cycle, which commonly found in refrigeration system. Liquefied petroleum gas LPG is an important source of energy for many homes and businesses in Malaysia. Liquefied petroleum gas supply concept. Gas Malaysia supplies LPG to homes and businesses using a pipe gas system. Hence, there is no need for actual storage of gas cylinders within your kitchen or business premises. LPG is stored using one of two methods, namely the bulk tank system and the manifold system. These systems are connected to your home and appliances via secure and isolated underground distribution pipes. LPG distribution gas supply system. There are two types of LPG supply system, which is manifold system and bulk tank system. These types of system were used depend on the types of the building. Both systems were used underground distribution pipe to deliver the gas either to manifold and also to the bulk tank. This is the underground distribution pipes that will distribute the gas to the manifold system and also for the bulk tank system. Advantages for the LPG. There are two advantages. First is safer. LPG not only saves space in your kitchen, which will otherwise be used to house a gas cylinder. Second is continuous uninterrupted supply. LPG not only enjoy a continuous supply of gas, but also no longer have to change gas cylinders or even worry about stocking up cylinders. The comparison between natural gas and LPG. The type of building for the natural gas mostly used for factory and residential only, while for the LPG used for industrialized and commercial and also for the residential building. the type of gas for the natural gas, methane that consists of 95% of propane and 5% of butane. For the LPG, propane 70% and butane 30%. The pressure for the natural gas, low pressure, which is 60 psi, reduced until 0.43 psi. For the LPG, need higher pressure, 60 psi, reduced to 3 to 4 psi. The supply pipe for the natural gas were buried below the ground level, and for the LPG, used by the portable tank. Next is the component of gas supply system. There are 8 components of gas supply system. First is LPG tank. Next is gas leak detector, vaporizer, regulator, meter, valve, thermostat, and piping system. LPG tank. LPG tank were located in the open air outside of the buildings. In compliance to rules of MS 930 and MS 830, all safety distance should be followed to ensure all risks can be minimizing as practical as possible. The storage system is designed by engineers in accordance to gas consumption and safety distance. The installations of storage system should be fenced and locked to prevent unauthorized access and tampering. Two types of gas supply system of LPG is LPG manifold system and LPG bulk tank. LPG manifold system design, supply, and install of LPG manifold system for factories, hotel, and other industrial related. While for the LPG bulk tank, design, installation, and requalification for factories, commercial, and also residential user. The picture shows the bulk tank and also the bulk piping system. Vaporizer. Vaporizer is a device for converting liquid LPG to vapor. This vaporizer is used for liquid outlet LPG cylinder to supply a lot of gases continuously to the appliances. Vaporizer also to ensure the sufficient gas has transformed into liquid state to gaseous state to maintain sufficient gas pressure in pipeline. As you can see in the picture is the vaporizer. Regulator. Regulator is the solutions for the storage and handling of LPG. Regulator is a component which ensures the pressure of the LPG that has been vaporized remain constant in the pipeline. It is also as well as to ensure the constant and continuous supply of gas. Gas leak detector. Gas leak detector can act as safety precautions to residential and commercial clients. The convenience of either natural gas or LPG alarm detection units so that proper action can be taken to prevent unexpected accident from happening due to gas leakage. Gas leak detector usually located inside the building. Now you can see in the picture the leaking of the distribution lines. Leaking can be obtained through sound as well as odor. For the sound, it can be heard by hissing or whistling noise, and while for the smell, it will distinct pungish odor like rotten egg. As you can see in the picture, gas leak ignites Aurora apartment fire. This happened at the other country, as why the leaking happened, it will make burn and explosions. This picture shows the natural gas explosion. The natural gas explosion usually caused by the leaking at the distribution pipe. This picture shows the explosion of the gas from the cylinder and from the tank. And also the picture below shows the explosion that caused from the distribution line. Meter. The purpose of gas meter is to measure the amount of the gases used by the customers. A gas meter is a specialized flow meter used to measure the volume of fuel gases. Gas meters are used at residential, commercial, and industrial buildings that consume fuel gas supplied by a gas utility. Gas meters measure a defined volume, regardless of the pressurized quantity or quality of the gas flowing through the meter. Thermostat. Thermostats are used in any device or system that heats or cools to a set point temperature. The purpose of the thermostat is to maintain a certain degree of the temperature, turn off the heat source when the temperature rises above a particular level, temperature detector when the signals set the temperature has been reached and cause another operation to occur. Gas control valve or cock. Gas valves are typically used to control the flow of fuel into a combustion chamber. For the internal, gas valve is operationally attached to a thermostat. The last one is piping system. Piping system usually use carbon steel pipe for above ground piping system with pipe fittings welded properly, free from cutting, burst, and defect. Polyethylene pipes were congruent for underground natural gas piping line. Being lighter, polyethylene pipe can only hold pressures at less than 100 pounds per square inch gauge (PSIG). Natural gas internal piping system from natural gas service station to appliances for factories, hotel, and other. That's all for the gas supply system. Thank you.